Hello and welcome to another devlog. This is the second devlog for my little farming tower defense game called Grain Guardian. And here you'll see me doing a very rough basic sketch of a rabbit. This is going to be the first critter in the game, the first enemy the player will encounter. Now that we have the plan for the rabbit model, let's jump right into Blender and start actually creating it for real. And here we are in Blender creating the rabbit model. Now I'm still using basically primitive shapes just to A, make it a lot simpler as I'm still learning how to use Blender, and B, that it keeps with the low poly theme that I'm trying to have throughout the whole game. This is the first Blender model that will be introduced into the game. It is reasonably basic and will probably be updated later on. Here he is, this is him in Blender. Cute little fella in Unity, here he is. Just giving him the texture of the occupied terrain for now. Just reasonably fitting texture for him. He's also a little squishier than he used to be. And yeah. So since I created this bloke, we have got some, as again everything is generated at runtime, we've got Rabbit prefab here which the tile manager currently creates. This will change to the game manager soon. This is just a sort of proof of concept kind of deal. And I'll just open up this code. Here you can see we have this rabbit class, which is made of a base class, which again is a random face, so these elements into the critter. And yeah, basically have a couple of tutorials and a bit of ChatGPT. Created a A-star pathfinding algorithm, so this guy's going to find the quickest path towards the grain store. So to see it in action here, if we just start this, there he is here. Currently when he hits the grain store, these are occupied tiles, he won't go there. When he hits the grain store he will teleport to a new location. So as you see here, we can sort of build these pathways out and basically make it so that he has to go, so he's going to go that way. So now no matter what, if he spawns on this side he's going to have to go around from this side he's going to have to go around to get here. So here he is here, so he's going to have to go all the way around. So yeah, this seems to be working. He's got a hopping movement. This is not a base critter movement, this is specifically for the rabbit as he's a rabbit. And yeah, so we have a little bit of basic pathfinding. If we interrupt his path, he currently just recalculates his path. So if we go here again, he'll interrupt his path again. So now there is only one way he can get in, and that's via this way. So yeah, we have a basic rabbit and pathfinding implementation here. This is sort of the hard part complete. There's a bit of refactoring that is required here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alrighty, so as you can see I'm currently planning out the refactor. I find it easier to write stuff down whilst I'm doing it. Basically just to map everything out in my head makes it a lot easier, or get it out of my head rather. And yeah, so as part of the refactor I'm also working out where to incorporate more of these systems I want to implement now that there is actually some substance to the game. There is a rabbit that can move, there is a silo that currently has no function but it will soon. So yeah, working out for instance whether the critters will try and pathfind towards one of the 4 tiles around the silo, whichever one is closest to them, or whether they will go straight towards the silo. And if they go towards the silo, do they damage the silo when they hit it? So they have a damage stat that could be multiplied by, for instance, how much spook level they have left over. or do they stand near the silo and do damage over time until they're spooked? So maybe damaging the silo spooks them a bit more until they eventually flee. I'm leaning more towards the destroy on touching the silo kind of deal, mainly because it's simpler and could help move the game along a lot faster. So here we've added some randomization to the heuristics of the A-star pathfinding. This way every rabbit won't take the exact same path, so you'll see some will hop over an extra one, some will go down here, some will go here. This just basically makes it a little bit more random. It means that you're not just going to have a train of critters going like straight down the 4 axes to get here. And yeah, we can potentially change this per critter depending on sort of intelligence, I guess. If you want to put a kind of skill attached to it. If we want to change the intelligence of an animal, then we can add more randomness to this heuristic, or even make sure they take not the optimal route, basically to ensure that there's a bit more going on for the player, and also to represent and make each animal a bit more unique. So yeah, we have a bit of the randomness going on here. I mean, they're all still going to one location, and they're pretty much free roam. And yeah, we can also weight tiles. So for instance, the rabbits might not want to cross the rocky tiles because it hurts their feet or whatever reason. So that would be weighted more highly than these plains tiles, and the planned grassland tiles would be more preferable to go through, as that will reduce their spook and increase move speed for a certain amount of time. So this could be used as another way to give each animal a bit more of a unique pathfinding. If you got this far, thank you for watching this devlog, and in the next one we will be creating some fences to block the rabbit's path instead of just a brown tile.